Now it's time for the story. Let's check it out. Visitor from beyond the curtain. Alright. Let's go. Talk to Wise. Wait, what? Star projector. Dancing bamboo figurine sits on the otherwise unremarkable table. Looking more closely, you find a switch on the figurine. Press the switch. Press it. And starlight falls from above. While helping my new classmates clean their room, I accidentally knocked this dancing bamboo figurine onto the floor. It started glowing. It actually looks pretty cool. Let's call it a little surprise gift for my new classmates. So, where can I get my hands on these amazing ornaments? Low-key tempted, drop a link and tell me where I can buy this. Honestly, I have no idea. That ornament's still sitting in Amber Hall for as long as I can remember. All your weird and wild stuff, Clink's your guy. That's cool. Wise-kun.
Good morning, Belle. How'd you sleep last night? Since you're already up, come grab some breakfast with us.
Let's eat it together. About to enter immersive storytelling. Let's go.
Having breakfast together with you guys every morning like this, I don't know, it just feels like it makes even my daily maintenance feel more like a special ritual, you know?
Yeah, and ever since we came to Roscaelifer, Belle and I have gotten into a much healthier routine. Oh, Belle, want another fried egg? I've got an extra.
I want another one too, with ketchup. Yeah.
Wait, Cecilia, that's not ketchup! That's my maintenance oil!
Did you not get enough sleep, Cecilia?
What's wrong, Cecilia? Those dark circles are no joke. Rough night? Yeah. It's all because of that thing Norma sent us, that alarm gadget thingy. I was all ready for it. No matter what time it went off in the middle of the night, I was gonna shake all of you awake right away. Then we'd go catch the culprit red-handed. But it's been days, and that thing has not made a single peep. But I still couldn't let myself sleep too soundly. It was terrible last night. I counted tens of thousands of eggs and still didn't get a wink of sleep.
Yeah, the mastermind stirred up so much trouble before. Why would they suddenly disappear these past few days? Wait, don't tell me our secret operation's already been compromised?
I don't think so. The truth behind the Bamboo corruption incidents was never made public. As far as I know, the only people who really know what happened are Lady Dracena and us. But from the culprit's perspective, now would be the perfect time to make a move. We still haven't figured everything out, and we're all being thrown off by those false leads. They seem to have vanished into thin air. Or maybe they're just waiting for the right moment?
If we're talking about recent major events in Roscaelifer, then the arrival of all those outsiders would be the obvious one.
Yeah. That really cool Sunbringer lady did mention something like that. Wait, this culprit! They're not planning to use the crowd and all the confusion to launch an ambush, are they?
Probably not, right? I heard today's welcome tea party is being hosted by the ESD. Valina and Norma will both be there, plus all three Sunbringers. How dumb would this guy have to be to try anything right under their noses?
Fair point. But something still doesn't add up. I guess we'll just have to play it by ear for now. Oh, Belle, what about Toby? The bamboo we saved with Valina's security key. Has his memory data been restored yet?
Oh, right! Norma said before that he might have a key clue about the culprit.
Actually, I'm not too sure either. All I know is that ever since the vaccine plugin was completed, Norma's been completely swamped.
Huh. Interesting choice of words.
She hasn't replied to any of my messages these past few days. Aw, man. She's already that busy, and Valina still called her to the tea party to help with the guests. Sheesh, poor Norma.
Why do I get the feeling any guest who ends up dealing with a certain super cranky chief technician is gonna have it even worse?
Well, breakfast is just about over. Billy, Cecilia, we should get going and pick up a few everyday essentials.
Sounds good. Ready anytime. I'll stock up on motor oil while the sale's on.
Pudding! And my pudding! Half-price pudding! I'm buying a whole case and stashing it in the fridge! Bill, you're really not coming with us?
I got some data I need to process in the HDD.
Something just came up. I mean, there's something I need to take care of with the HDD, and it's kind of urgent. You guys go on ahead.
Yeah, Belle already gave me her shopping list, so let's go ahead without her this time. Well then, I'll leave things on that end to you, Belle.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling you two are hiding something from us?
You're overthinking it. More importantly, if we don't hurry, your pudding might sell out.
Huh? Right! I almost forgot. Let's go! Any later and we really won't make it!
The three of them leave in a noisy bustle.
Finally, I have Amber Hall all to myself. It's almost time. That girl. She does have quite the knack for making things difficult. But it's broad daylight. How's she planning to get here? Don't tell me she's going to climb through the window in the middle of the day. Maybe I should wait upstairs.
Just then, Amber Hall's doorbell rings.
Huh? Someone's here? Who could it be? And of all the times... fine. I'll see who it is first, then figure out how to get rid of them. Wonder who it could be.
There's only one answer. Brecky. With Brecky. The two of them.
Hello! Your food delivery is here! Rawr!
Food delivery? We weren't expecting any... wait, that voice? It's you?
Oh my! You recognized my voice right away. And I could have sworn I sounded pretty convincing. Come on, don't just stand there in silence. Give me a hand.
Huh? With what exactly?
So, the head is a little smaller on the inside than it looks, which means, Alright, I accidentally got stuck in it. Could you help me?
Chapter 2, The Long Goodbye.
Whew. What a relief. I had no idea it would be so stuffy inside that costume. I nearly suffocated.
Right. The legendary first-generation White Hunter almost got soloed by a mascot costume. Wait a second. Where'd you get that costume? Where's the real Mr. Roar?
Him? Probably still wandering somewhere in a hollow as we speak.
Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? You gotta be kidding me.
Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? Where did you leave him? Come with me. We gotta go and save him right now.
It's a
Why?
joke.
I left him in his own shop, of course. Come now, I'm only teasing. This isn't Mr. Roar's outfit. It's just the same design. That's all. See? Did you truly think I'd toss someone into a hollow? Oh, you really have that little faith in me?
And whose fault is that exactly? A certain someone never says anything straight, only speaks in half-truths and riddles, then disappears halfway through.
1 week ago, on that night when Ramil came knocking.
Think about your understanding. Everything you know. Have you ever heard of the word enchainer?
Enchainer. Can't say I've heard of that before. What's that?
Just as I thought. Helios never tells you anything that truly matters. But your teacher... Never mind. Let me think. Where should I begin? To put it simply, think of them as emissaries of the Creator. Or rather, the true rulers of the Great Hollows.
Emissaries of the Creator, rulers of the Great Hollows.
Rulers of the Great Hollows?
No need to look so surprised. Haven't you already encountered something similar?
Lemnian Hollow, the Creator's vessel.
You mean from that time in Lemnian Hollow? The Creator's vessel.
Bingo. You got it. Still, while it bore some resemblance to an enchainer, it still had quite a long way to go before it could truly become one. Of course, had you not stopped it back then and instead let it fully absorb the Qingming Sword's power, it likely would have fully evolved into the Enchainer of Lemnian Hollow. It would have gained full dominion over the laws within Lemnian Hollow, whether that's miasma or anything else. Just thinking about it, that would have been a tough battle.
Wait, I think I just got sidetracked.
Enchainers? Qingming Sword? Hang on, how did we end up talking about all this? Weren't we talking about Gerta Blulu?
We are, aren't we? This is a topic related to Gerta Blulu. The Gerta Blulu as it stands now is less of an enchainer and more akin to... of all times. Never mind. Our little Q&A session ends here for tonight. 1 week from now, in the morning, I'll come find you again. Keep it a secret, won't you? Imagine if anyone found out that Miss Transfer Student is actually a partner in crime to Miss Fugitive. Just thinking about the trouble that would cause gives me a headache.
Huh? Wait! Ramiel, don't go! At least finish what you were saying!
Back to the present.
I never took you for the type to keep score. It's already been a whole week.
Yeah. I hold grudges. So what? You just walked off mid-conversation and left me here waiting in suspense. You owe me an explanation.
Oh, don't be such a sourpuss, little grudge holder. Keep digging into every little thing, and people might start thinking you're not very cute, you know. Let's return to the topic we left unfinished that night. What exactly are Gerta Blulu and Bashmu? The answer is quite simple. They're both enchainer larvae. Beings with the potential to become enchainers, but have yet to do so.
Enchainer larva?
Correct. Similar things appeared in my time as well, but no one ever learned where they truly came from. And now, that thing you encountered in Lemnian Hollow, perhaps someone has finally found a way to create or control an enchainer larva. Who can say? As for the key to whether the larva can become an enchainer, I imagine you have already guessed the answer.
Could it be a Void Hunter weapon?
Uh-huh. You're half right.
Half right? What do you mean? There's something else besides a Void Hunter weapon?
Now that's a whole new question, Miss Rulebreaker. It's my turn to ask one. That ability you tapped into when you faced Gerta Blulu, the one that lets you interfere with singularity leakage. How has that been progressing? Can you use it reliably now?
Sorry. I haven't been able to do anything like that since then. Honestly, I don't even know how I pulled it off in the first place. I actually wanted to ask Lady Dracaena about that, but she hasn't shown up for the last few treatment sessions. I never got another chance.
That's tricky. And here I was thinking...
Thinking what exactly?
That you might help me find Gerta Blulu. I'm looking for it too, you see. Will you help me out?
She's looking for Gerta Blulu too? Why? Oh, wait, before that, Why did she come to Roscaelifer in the first place?
If you have a question, just ask. It's written all over your face.
Okay. You probably already know about this. The Airspace Patrol's been searching everywhere for Gertablulu and Bashmu, and they still haven't found a thing. And you, the wanted fugitive who attempted to assassinate Lady Sunbringer, are also one of their targets.
Is this you trying to draw a line between us?
No, I was just wondering if those two things...
Belle, wife, are you in?
Was that Valina? What's she doing here? Uh-oh, Remiel, hurry up and...
She's gone.
Please, pardon me. It's about something urgent, so I let myself in.
Hi. Good evening. Good morning, Valina.
Good morning. Are you having breakfast with Mr. Roar?
Mr. Roar? Oh, right. Mr. Roar and I are,
No, Lady Valina. I only stopped by to confirm this lovely young lady's order.
Order?
right. Billy's, no, wait, Cecia's birthday is coming up, so I wanted to order a cake for her.
But this forgetful young lady forgot to pick a flavor. That's why I'm here to confirm it with her. Looks like you two have serious business to handle, so I won't keep you any longer. As for the flavor, miss, give it a little more thought. I'll stop by again tomorrow morning to confirm your choice. Roar!
Remiel leaves, still wearing the mascot costume.
Mr. Roar seems somewhat different from usual today.
Maybe a little. Oh, right. What brings you here today?
Yes, I do have a rather audacious request. Belle, I would like you to accompany me to today's tea party.
You want me to go to a tea party with you?
Yes, you must have heard already. Guests from New Eridu will be arriving today. I have reserved Cup a Moment and prepared a welcome tea party for everyone. Originally, Norma was supposed to attend as the technical expert, but Toby's memory restoration has reached a critical stage, and she simply can't step away right now.
Wait, are you saying you want me to pretend to be Norma?
Not quite like that. Belle, I would like you and Wise to attend with me as the collaborators recommended by Mayor Mayflower. On top of that, since you arrived on our island a little earlier, I believe sharing your experience here with the guests at the tea party would help everyone settle in a bit faster.
Got it. Wise went shopping with Billy and Cecilia earlier, but I can go with you.
Oh, thank you for understanding, Belle. Let's go.
There'll be a lot of important people at the tea party, right?
There's no need to be nervous. It isn't a formal occasion.
Lady Linvern, thank you for inviting us.
Eldrada was the one
When the view here is really
One of these cakes is not like the other.
Wow, here's lively.
Pretty cool.
Wow, that was amazing. It was like magic. I could barely keep up.
To go to such lengths as to curate this exquisite opening, you truly have gone above and beyond.
With the immense weight Roscaelifer carries, I had to admit I had imagined it would be a more solemn place.
Relax, Mr. Owen. Even those of us in HSO don't work with stern faces every day. For a special occasion like this, we should all loosen up a little.
Yes. To be honest, I also expected Roscaelifer to feel more dignified at first. But this is pretty nice too, isn't it? Just the right air to talk about cooperation.
Soon enough, the guests fell right back into the rhythm of the tea party.
Oh, thank goodness we were spared any major complications.
I assume the Bang Boo did that because they're part of the Bang Boo League. The ones who don't want the humans to come in.
What happened just now? That wasn't part of your plan, right?
Hardly. If I'm not mistaken, this little mishap is the handiwork of those little ones from the Enna gang.
Yeah, the Enna gang.
Enna gang? Judging by the name, is it related to Bang Boo?
Indeed. In Roscaelifer, many small groups form spontaneously among Bang Boo, almost like clubs. The Enna gang is one of them. As for the Bang Boo there, they always say they're acting in the interest of Roscaelifer and all Bang Boo. But to everyone else, what they do looks more like pranks. For example, a few days before your arrival, the huge pile of bananas in front of Aurelia Academy was also their doing. It was their way of voicing their grievances against the newest logic cores. I heard they originally planned to lay out banana peels, but Bang Boo do not eat bananas, and they did not want to waste food, so they simply stacked the bananas instead.
That's cute.
As it turned out, the students thought they were a special courtesy arranged by the ESD, and they were quite delighted for a while.
It's good to be done for all the wrong reasons.
So, that's what you call doing the right thing for the wrong reasons, huh? At the same time, they don't have bad intentions. What harm could those Bang Boo possibly mean? They're only a little uneasy about recent changes on the island.
Hello, Miss Sunbringer.
It's fine, it's fine. Indulging their wild ideas once in a while can count as a little break from work, I'd say.
Not everyone can handle their antics as effortlessly as you do, Lady Lindvern.
Lady Lindvern? That sounds familiar. Wait, this is...
Allow me to make a formal introduction. Belle, this is the director of the Airspace Patrol Department, Lady Lindvern Sunbringer.
Oh my, no need for the lady business. How many times have I said it? We're far past the point of formalities, aren't we? Then again, no matter how many times I say it, in all of Roscaelifer, aside from Eldrada and little Dristina, Clarette's about the only one who doesn't treat me like their boss.
After all, not just anyone can be like Miss Clarette and end up becoming Lady Lindvern's creditor.
All right. Allow me to introduce myself. Hello, Belle. I am Lindvern, Director of Airspace Patrol. I've already heard a bit about you from Dracy in secret. I didn't expect you to uncover an important clue about the Bang Boo corruption incidents right after arriving. That's quite impressive. You're too kind, Lady Lindvern. I really didn't do all that much. Well, I'll be counting on you later, all right? Oh, also, no more lady this and lady that. Just call me Lindvern. Okay, I'll try to get used to it. Wait, later? What are we doing later? What else? The troublesome parts of the tea party, of course. I'm terrible at occasions like this. All that stiff etiquette, the small talk, having to smile the whole time. Eldrada or Dracy should have attended, but Eldrada's been busy with who knows what lately, and Dracy's tied up with the CCD's singularity leakage. So I had no choice but to make an appearance. Dealing with all that formality, just thinking about it is exhausting. So, I spoke with Valina.
Well, actually, Lady Lindvern was the one who insisted on asking you to come.
So you haven't told her yet, Valina? Oh well, no matter. You look like the type who's good at socializing. I'll leave it to you, alright? At this point, I don't really have much room to refuse, do I? The third Sunbringer, Lindvern of Airspace Patrol. I didn't expect her to be like this at all. And what she mentioned earlier, the singularity leakage at the CCD. Speaking of which, Lindvern, has the singularity leakage at the CCD still not been cleared up? Yeah, it seemed to have returned to normal at the time, but the surrounding area hasn't fully left its activated state. In other words, it's only dormant for now, and could flare up again nearby at any moment. I've already sent people to help handle it, but Tracy will probably be busy for a while yet. Once she's done, I'll ask her what happened. And maybe pinch those little cheeks of hers too.
Hey Andrew, welcome back. I haven't played Persona 5, so I don't know like her voice actress, but it's interesting that I assume are voiced by the same VA.
Oh, right. Speaking of talking to people, don't forget to say hello to Claret later. Claret? That girl over there. See her? The blonde one with the expression that says, "You owe me 200 million dennies, so pay up before you even talk." She's the director of Flint Workshop and the current heir to the Flint family. All the porcelain used during your treatment was produced at the workshop in Virium. I only returned from there with her yesterday. In a sense, she's your benefactor.
So the moment has finally come. Good luck, Belle. I believe you can survive this trial.
Wait, why do I feel like it's getting more dangerous by the second? Nothing terrifying's about to happen, right? No, Claret isn't that frightening. She's just a little earnest, that's all. If you're really worried, I'll teach you a little trick. Compliment her. Anything will do. Flattery does wonders.
Yeah, there is a lot of great stuff that they added to this. It is weird that they changed the proxy. What is it? This bit? For the beginner guide? But I'm really going to enjoy getting Ramil. I think she's really fun. I wonder if I'll get a chance to see Rosette data it's generated firsthand. You're an interested in that too, Mr. Owen? I thought it was just investigators who were all fired about it. Though, anything related to Rosetta data would obviously be classified at the highest level. This collaboration will touch on it. I came all this way, I just want to make sure I'm getting a good look at everything. Well, just being here makes it all worth it, if you ask me. Lindvern, Alma. Relations alone left me and all, but I never imagined if I had the chance to meet the legendary Sunbreaker. Trace is a little different from the records, but this still feels like a dream. Thank you for the kind words, Miss Alma. Lady Eldrada and Lady Justina have been tied up with urgent matters lately, and unfortunately, I couldn't be here to greet you all in person. You have my apologies for that. You'll be able to meet with them later. You're too kind. Just getting to meet Lady Van Burn in person. That's something. I'll remember it for the rest of my life. We even shook hands. If it weren't for the NDA, I'd love to go back and tell Miss Meowby all about it. As Chief of Hollow Special Operations, it seems you're quite the close with Miss Shumi Meowby. Our cooperation with New Eridu may very well expand further down the line, but it's possible we'll end up working with other Void Hunters. When the time comes, I hope it won't be too much trouble if you could help us get in touch. Oh, of course. Here's hoping our partner is going strong. I'm sure both Roscaelifer and New Eridu will come out ahead because of it. Yeah. I feel like she'd be good with Alice too, but it's just the amount of waiting to get to the point where we want to get story content done and then pull for Ramil herself. Broccoli ambush among these snacks? How devious. Only a loyal retainer were here to shoulder this burden for me. Broccoli, you say? Yet for Lady Lindbergh's sake, I must face the terrifying food. Ah, Miss Bell. Why are you looking at me like that? Sigurd, your expression. Sigurd's eyes are saying, could this noble soul be my savior, am I right? How? Did you see through me again? As I said before, a person's gaze always betrays what's on their mind. Besides, Sigurd is simply terrible at hiding what she's thinking. Perfect timing, I'm getting a little hungry. How about I eat it for you? Pick up the little snacks the two of them were so desperate to avoid, pop it into your mouth, and it does not taste nearly as bad as she made it sound. In fact, you know of wants. Wow, you gotta want another one. Miss Bell, you mean to take another one? Truly, I can't help but admire your courage. Endure something like broccoli. The people in New Eridu are not to be underestimated. I actually think it tastes pretty good. Under the astonished gaze of two ladies who finished the entire plate of snacks, even the start wonder, was clearing them all out really such an impressive feat? I've had to have restraint for all the characters that have come up since, God, what's the last character I actually drew for? That's the question. Would have been Alice.
If you need, it's our turn. Starlight, achieving.
It's our turn, bro.
Always nice to see you.
Huh? Do you have a secret you want to share?
Because I didn't get any of the Angels of Illusion.
I may be slow, but
No Bondway.
Just tell me the target.
Oh, the last character I drew for was
Huh?
God, where's her face?
It's our mission.
Hello?
Dylan.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Yeah, Dylan. I really should level her up. It's a good material.
Hello? Rep 2493 at
So
your
yeah,
service.
I got a couple polychrome in the pocket to put down. Couple of polychrome in the pocket, couple of tapes to go for.
So, who are you? Another outsider? You've been staring at me for quite a while. Got something to say? Or is this some kind of new Eridu etiquette?
Sorry, Miss Claret. I was just thinking how I should properly express my gratitude to you.
Gratitude? Are you sure you've got the right person? Did I help you with something? Oh, wait, I get it. So you're the one Dracaena and the others are trying to save.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try for M6, but I don't know. I don't know how my luck will be. We'll see how it goes. I think at least I might get M3. But we'll see what the luck of the draw is.
Yes, that's me. Thank you very much for your help during my treatment. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Belle. Nice to meet you, Miss Claret.
Help? Funny, I don't remember doing anything like that. All I remember is someone sweet-talking me into investing in some ridiculous long-term treatment project, then burning through at least 3 days' worth of my workshop's porcelain output in a single day. As for how that turned out, that has nothing to do with you or that byproduct inside you. I'll go have a nice little chat with that innocent-faced little liar myself.
Thank you, Drew, for your well wishes. So yeah, after sorry, we'll be fooling. It doesn't hold back.
Wow, she really doesn't pull any punches. Maybe I should try complimenting her just like Linvern suggested. Might lighten the air a little.
Is there anything else?
I'm truly sorry. I never imagined my treatment would require so much porcelain. I know this is an incredibly rare and valuable material that only Flint Workshop can produce. I'll repay your kindness somehow, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Good. At least you understand. Hey, wait, don't just bow all of a sudden. You don't need to be that formal just to thank me. Everyone's watching. Honestly, you... fine, I'll let it slide since you're at least being reasonable about it. Drop by my workshop sometime. I'll personally take a look at that etheric other situation of yours. I ought to know what my family's porcelain ended up being used for, shouldn't I?
Please don't worry, Miss Claret. I'll try my best to make up for your losses, and prove your investment was worth it.
All right. Save the pleasantries. Dracaena and Lindfern say the exact same thing every time they're trying to squeeze more porcelain out of me. I've heard it all before.
Miss Claret, you're so kind.
Don't suddenly say things like that. People are going to get the wrong idea. Anyway, I won't hold the porcelain thing against you today. I mean, none of this was your fault to begin with. In a few days, I'm gonna track down Dracaena and settle this properly. This time, I won't let her bat her eyelashes and worm her way out of it.
Somehow, my impression of Lady Dracaena just changed a little.
That's when you see Valina and Sigrid waving at you from a distance.
Valina, Sigrid, what's wrong? What happened?
No need to be so tense, Belle. It's just a small matter. Not all the guests scheduled to arrive on the island today have shown up yet. One of the airships ran into some trouble while passing through the storm belt. That held things up a bit. They're just now pulling into port. The tea party's already halfway through, and neither Lady Lindvern nor I, since we're the ones hosting, can just slip away in the middle of it. So,
I will be the one in charge of welcoming this batch of guests. And, Miss Belle, I would like you to come along with me.
Huh? I gotta tag along too?
Well, here is my request. Most of the guests aboard this airship are scholars specializing in holotechnology. Compared to the warriors of Airspace Patrol, I think they would find much more to talk about with Miss Belle.
I see. Got it. Leave it to me.
Your understanding is appreciated. Now then, no time to waste. Let us move out. Today's tea party was a close call, but we came through safely. I hope this marks a good beginning.
You were pretty composed throughout too, Sigrid.
You are too kind.
Do these people not get a lot of compliments? Now they keep blushing whenever a compliment comes around. Roxy Riz. Look, I'm just trying to get you to your destination. I'll keep you safe, whatever it means, but at least you'll get there. Like I should have taken the bus at this point.
The guests should be leaving the station soon. Let us wait here for a moment.
The last time I was here was just after we first arrived on the island. We left familiar 6th Street with Norma and set foot in Roscaelifer for the first time.
6th Street. I believe I have heard of it. Is that where you reside in New Eridu, Miss Belle?
Yeah. Wise and I run a video store there called Random Play. We also live there.
A video store? Come to think of it, the temporary stall in front of Amber Hall is... Ah, I see. That explains it.
If you're interested, Sigrid, wanna get a membership card for our shop? It's really handy for renting tapes, and it works at the stall too.
I shall give your suggestion due consideration, Miss Belle. Ah, the guests have arrived. Miss Belle, let us greet them.
You and Sigrid go to the edge of the platform together, and the guests get off one by one.
Honored guests, you have come a long way. I am Sigrid de Lazure, Deputy Director of the Roscaelifer Airspace Patrol Department. On behalf of Roscaelifer, I extend my sincerest welcome to you all. This is Miss Belle, a holo navigation specialist referred to us by New Eridu City Administration. She has previously worked with the External Strategy Department and the Central Computing Department.
You're too kind. I only arrived a few days before everyone else, but I hope I can offer a few useful pointers for your time in Roscaelifer.
Greetings. I am Salvi, the interim leader of this expedition and a member of the White Star Institute. My research mainly focuses on ethereal ecology. Please allow me to introduce the other guest traveling with me. This is Professor Oakley from Metis Academy. And this is Miss Lawton, a peer of mine at the White Star Institute.
Both are scholars who have spent years studying the fundamental properties of hollows. And this is Miss Truvia, daughter of Mr. Mossient, the head of High Ambitions Corp. Like you, she is also a specialist in hollow navigation.
Huh? No. It can't be. She really is.
What did I tell ya? We were always gonna win this one. Icarus 2 points, Phaethon 0.
That's only twice. Nothing to brag about.
Not satisfied? Fine then, let's run it back tomorrow.
Bring it on! We've got all the time in the world. I could go head-to-head with you for a lifetime.
Looks like someone's gonna be losing for the rest of their life, huh?
Truvia, what did you just say?
I'm saying, what's that got to do with me?
Truvia, why? You could have easily... The Truvia I know would never say something so cruel.
Cruel? How do you have the nerve to call me cruel? You two, you're the ones who are... Forget it. Let's just say goodbye here, Phaethon. I know I said goodbye, but I still hope that for the rest of this life, we never have to see each other again.
That really is Truvia. Why? Why is she here in Roscaelifer? Did she already know Wise and I are here? No, she probably doesn't. Right, they just introduced her as the daughter of the High Ambitions Corp. Should I pretend I don't know her? Or... No, she seems to have noticed me too. Should I go say hi? Nah, forget it. When it comes down to it...
Belle. Miss Belle.
Yes.
Miss Belle, Mr. Salvi just mentioned that since both you and Miss Truvia here are experts in hollow navigation, you should have quite a few topics in common.
Well, I'm not really an expert or anything. When it comes to specialized knowledge and technical skills, you'd really want to consult Miss Truvia for that.
You give me too much credit. Our group primarily researches civilian equipment and technology. I wouldn't call myself a specialist.
Why are two talented young folks like you being so modest? All right. Doesn't Miss Belle also have an older brother?
That's right.
Then it seems I recognize you correctly. To be honest, you and your siblings' names have come up several times in our Institute's recent research logs. Naturally, I became curious and looked into it a bit. That's when I discovered Miss Belle and Miss Truvia. Not only do your research interests overlap, but you also share another connection. You both studied at Helios Academy, and around the same time, no less.
That's correct, Professor Salvi. Belle and I were both students at Helios Academy once. It's just, after the fall of the old capital, we never saw each other again.
Oh my, so it truly is as I suspected. Once we reach the tea party, I'm sure you two former classmates will have plenty to catch up on. Unlike an old man such as myself, at my age, there are hardly any classmates left to reunite with.
I suppose you're right. This Professor Salvi really knows how to put people on the spot. What do I do? Am I really going to spend the next few hours feeling this awkward? Somebody help!
I would love the chance to speak with Miss Belle a little longer, but the journey was rather rough, and I'm afraid I'm feeling a bit airsick. If I were to attend the tea party in this state, it would hardly be proper.
Sorry, Miss Truvia. That was our oversight. We did not account for a situation like this. Today's tea party is just a casual welcome we have put together for you all. You do not need to worry about a thing. We will be hosting a proper formal reception for everyone down the line. If you are feeling a bit under the weather, how about having Miss Belle accompany you for a stroll in the nearby park so you can rest?
Huh?
Miss Truvia politely declined the tea party. She probably wants to catch up with her old classmate who she has not seen in ages.
He really doesn't. We should just, like,
Belle,
go.
too. She seems to have a lot to say to Miss Truvia. Yes, that must be it. Then allow me to lend you all a helping hand.
Since Deputy Director Sigrid has suggested it, Miss Bell, if you have no objections, I would be happy to accept.
Oh, why would I object? I'd be happy to.
Rest assured, Miss Bell. Leave everything here to me. Please, take all the time you need to enjoy your walk with Miss Truvia. I shall explain the situation to Lady Valina.
You are right, you Drew.
Right.
That it does feel like
Too, Miss Truvia.
the cutscene is snappier
We don't need to be so formal with
rather
each
than the
other, do we?
long pauses in the original 3.0.
Right. Of course.
It comes with some caveats, though.
This really is beautiful. Give me a proper tour later, okay?
Honestly, I haven't really been here much myself.
Then you're a rather underqualified guide, aren't you?
Because it feels like some of the, like, the snap when it turned to Belle. And she's like, oh, yes, maybe. It felt like a little too rushed. Maybe like a half-second pause would have been great for making the scene better, at least.
That silver tree. It's not made of porcelain, is it? The nameplate really does say porcelain. I heard Roscaelifer was the homeland of porcelain, but I never imagined they'd use it for public decoration.
More than just decoration, it's one of the nodes of the porcelain veins.
I see. Belle, you keep saying you aren't that familiar with this place, but you always seem to have an answer for all my questions. I've heard the porcelain veins in Buastrum are also essential to the computation of Rosetta data. How much do you know about the connection between the two? Really? Or could it be that this touches on Roscaelifer's secrets you can't exactly share with someone from Tops like me?
Oh no, I really don't know. I can ask around for you next time.
Next time, huh?
I'm sorry, Truvia.
It's all right, Belle. Come on, let's see what's up ahead. There's so many people over there.
Yeah, there's a fountain over there. It's where Bangbu hold events sometimes.
It looks rather interesting.
Trivia, you have a ball cap you want to throw into the fountain? I'm sure the Bangbu will love it.
It's so cool here, and the breeze is nice.
How are you feeling now? Are you covered?
Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. This flight was way longer than expected, and I ran out of motion sickness medicine halfway through.
It's been a rough trip. Your health wasn't exactly great to begin with.
It's much better than it was back then. Otherwise, Father never would have allowed me to come to Roscaelifer.
Your father. Yes.
Thank you for your concern. My father may be getting on in years, but he's in good health. He still handles many matters personally.
That wasn't really what I meant. Marciant has always had high expectations for Truvia and the others, but he's also strict, especially after that incident. If I remember correctly, that was around the time Truvia started to... I wonder whether things between her and her father have improved since then.
What's wrong, Belle? What's got you thinking so hard? All right, then. Let's keep going. There seems to be a large structure up ahead. Is that a chessboard? Oh, it really is a chessboard. I feel like it's been ages since I last played a game of chess.
Same here.
I still remember. Back then, we were both really into chess. Whenever exams weren't looming over us, we'd always be going head-to-head on the board.
I was pretty clueless. Always ticking you off without even realizing it. Picking fights over the dumbest little things.
It's fine, Belle. That was a long time ago. Oh, right. How have you been all these years? And your brother, Wise, is he doing all right?
How about the two of you running the video store together?
We're both doing great. My brother, he hasn't really changed at all. Still fussing over every little thing like a total worrywart. A few years back, we opened a video store called Random Play on 6th Street in Janus Quarter. Business has been decent, I guess. If my brother didn't keep ordering all those weird documentaries on a whim, business wouldn't be so bad. If you ever have some free time, Truvia, you should totally swing by. I'll have a word with Wise. We'll hook you up with a top-tier membership card, the permanent free kind. You can rent whatever videotape you want.
Well then, let me thank you two managers in advance.
What about you? What have you been doing all these years?
What about you, Truvia? All these years. Have you been doing well?
I guess I'm doing all right. Over the years, with my father's assistance, I've continued my research on holo communication and navigation. Back in the day, as one of the primary investors behind Helios Academy, High Ambitions actually retained a small portion of the related research materials. My father plans to adapt the technology for commercial civilian use. Fortunately, that's something I can help with.
Does that mean so High Ambitions also continue to research the HDD?
What Truvia means is High Ambitions Corp. They've been conducting research related to the HDD this whole time? Does she go in and out of hollows as much as I do? If so, what's the condition of her ocular implants? Oscient, High Ambitions Corp. Do they even know that Helios never actually resolved the hidden dangers behind this power back then? No, I need to make things clear with Truvia, even if it means... Truvia, Truvia, are you still using the ocular implants Helios Academy put in us?
As fellow holo navigation specialists, I think we both already know the answer to that question, don't we? Of course, I'm not trying to point fingers, and I have no intention of judging the choices you've made. But for me, I don't want this power to go to waste, and I don't want the memories tied to it to be forgotten along with it.
Truvia, you've got it wrong. That's not what I meant. That incident back then, Helios Academy never fully resolved it. And not long ago, my ocular implants started acting up again.
Enough. Let's not talk about this anymore. I want to hold on to those memories, but that doesn't mean I want you dragging me back to that day. I don't want today, this day of our reunion, to become the continuation of that day.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's all in the past now.
Really? You aren't going to say your line? Huh. Did you say yourself we were just kids back then? We didn't know any better?
And childhood. It's nothing more than the briefest chapter in our long, drawn-out lives. Compared to the present and the future, it's insignificant. And not really worth you and me bringing up over and over again.
Meanwhile...
Belle, Truvia, I knew you two would be here.
What are you doing here?
Wise, what are you doing here?
We were heading back after shopping when we passed by Cup a Moment just as the tea party was wrapping up. Sigrid mentioned you'd come out here with an old classmate, so I figured I'd swing by and check in. I never would have guessed it'd be Truvia.
That was cold, Wise. When your sister saw me, she was a lot more excited. I'd love to stick around and chat longer, but I'd rather not put myself through trying to keep up with you two chatterboxes at the same time. Now that the tea party's over, I should head back to the place the ESD arranged for us before my companions start worrying. Wise, Belle, I'm really glad we got to see each other again here in Roscaelifer. Maybe next time, if we get the chance, we can sit down and catch up properly. No need to walk me back. I've checked the map, so I should be able to find my way. Besides, I'd like some time to myself. I'll see you around.
Before he could even respond, Trivia turns and walks away.
Did something happen? When I got here, things felt a little off.
Give boys a quick rundown of everything that happened since this morning.
I didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Sorry, Weiss. I got ahead of myself. I should have thought it through before bringing up the ocular implants with her.
It's okay. You meant well. Don't overthink it. The power inside us. We don't know how much Truvia understands it. But if anything goes wrong, we're going to have a serious problem. But there's no way to talk about this without bringing up Sir Pico. We need to find the right way to tell her.
Just then, Weiss's phone chimes with a notification.
Oh, it's a message from Norma. Toby's made some progress. She said all of Toby's memory data has been fully restored, and there's something important she wants to show us. She's telling us to get to the academy ASAP. All right, let's head over there now. Something important. Might be a clue to the real culprit.
Come on, let's hurry and find Norma.
Look at this paper. On the wall next to the elevator in Emerald Central Park is a Seek a Cap notice that has been posted. Looks like some bamboo on the hunt for missing gear bottle caps. You lost info. After skimming through, there's what the bamboo were up to when they lost their gear bottle caps. Build a temporary around a seated charging station. Rest near the fountain out of the bottle cap ferry. Wait for the hover bus at the park platform. Toss a coin into the wrong fountain when making a wish, and forgot to take the bottle caps after buying them for the bottle cap vendor. The info was pretty detailed. The bamboo forgot to include their contact and details on the flyer. Even if someone found the bottle cap, there'd be no way to return it to them. If you find their lost gear bottle caps, they're going to straight into your pocket. See cap notice, Central Park points. The lost bottle cap listings for Emerald City Park have been updated. If you found any lost bottle caps, please return them to their owners as soon as possible. Thank you. Is there a shop in Emerald City Park that specializes in collecting bottle caps? They must have snagged them all already, right? Alright, pack it up. Can't compete with the pros. Friends, please don't use your own interest to challenge other Bamboo's work. If you're going to spam the comments, at least switch up your accounts. It all looks the same.